Alright, greetings. Thank you for joining us for tonight's broadcast brought to you by Fifth Dimension. Alright, shit. It's not looking good here. Okay, yeah, Notre Dame, the Archon grid has been breaking down for some time. Apparently all the cathedrals are slowly falling apart. Yeah, good. So, does that mean humanity is going to start growing up and realizing its own energies and what it's capable of and magic? No. Quite the opposite. At least for right now. As humanity begins to activate itself, obviously there's going to be a lot of trials within that. Let's see here. Okay, this isn't the cathedral, obviously. This is actually Vatican City. Obviously there was a cat there from Egypt in Vatican City, somewhere in Vatican City. Wow, what a surprise. And speaking of the Archon grid, let's see here, what's the good? These statues are Archon beings, but in human form. How do you know that? Well, they're all wearing religious get-up. And religion is part of the grid. So, there's different ways of interpreting it, but religion is the massive manipulation around the planet. And these are the Archon beings that are involved with it. At least in human form, to give it to us, give us our medicine, however you want to look at it. Now, there is they're in human form here. I'm not going to show any of the weird ones because it's kind of disgusting, some of the stuff they have around here, but I mean, you just go by the vibrations. Now that, Vatican Vortex, I'll have to go into that in the future, but these are Archon beings, basically. And the cat energy is involved. The carrions, the bird people are behind it. They're more like in space, and the felines are kind of running the show through the Archon grid. So we're in human form, which is the feline human form, or however you want to look at it. There's another thing too, is like, okay, what do the Archons look like if you want to move on from that? Actually, there's something here in Florida. Oh, no, it's not Florida. This is in Florida, actually, in Miami Beach area, which is kind of interesting. It's at a horse racing. It's not worth going down there, but it's in Miami Beach, in that area. I don't know, Miami area. I don't know if it's actually in Miami. I don't think it's. Well, either way, this is in Florida. It has a Pegasus fighting a dragon. It's kind of interesting. That's another side of it. I was really kind of surprised with that. But you go into Norway, and you have Archon imagery all over the place. So obviously they're not going to have this stuff in Vatican City, or of course people have different versions of it. That's so Archon. Jeez. So yeah, this one's kind of gross, but So, but this is the Archon energies. This is the Archons, and they're full, not hiding anything, basically. You're not going to find this in Notre Dame. So they got to put it somewhere. And this is in Norway, of all places, so that makes a lot of sense, actually, when you think about it. So, this, like the Vatican, like all the churches are slowly breaking down, which is good. But yeah, while I'm here, if there's this is I've already come here 5 sessions throughout the week. If you're interested, it's the whatever this is, the calendar. learn how to channel and be rejected by society. Well, if you do it right, if you want to be accepted by society, go right ahead. Have fun with that. You have Google Hangout, Zoom, and channeling by phone. And you want this is about. I'm on Wednesday, but I'll be answering those probably on Friday. Same situation here. We have their channelers and healers I do recommend. Social network and awesomeness. Thank you for your support. Okay. I'm not sure how long this is going to go. Oh, yeah, a cat just came in, so I hope I don't leave him up here. He's quiet, and I forget he's up here, and I'll walk him upstairs. I think it'll be okay. Alright, yeah, as we transition from third dimension to fourth dimension, yeah, the Europe, I would, yes, keep an eye on Europe, basically, for whatever it might be. Just, it has a lot of manipulations there, obviously, that are controlling humanity. Of course, the United States is being controlled by Europe, depending on how you look at it. Vatican City is a big, strong part of it. You go into any Catholic church, anywhere around, if you want to find your Illuminati, you imagine, just look up Catholic Church, you can find them pretty easily. It's like, you're looking for the Illuminati, hey, there it is right there, just down the road. Well, how convenient. And they say they don't exist. You might want to rethink that. Of course, the other churches also is kind of it's like a, what do you call it, a downgraded version of it, but it's kind of the same thing. You ever try going against the Catholic Church or Catholic beliefs? The Illuminati hides behind that. So if you go against people's belief systems, like, okay, you do reincarnate, you do live forever, you do have power. The mass majority of humanity obviously is not going to agree with you. They're just a mind control slave population. So the Illuminati is behind that. So good luck in getting through that one. Yeah. Good luck getting through all that belief systems. And so, yeah, they got this place pretty much set up pretty good. Remember they say they don't believe in all this alien stuff, they don't believe in anything? Thank you, religion, for doing that for us. Jeez, just next time you see religion, just see a church, it's like, oh, just get away from me. It's like, jeez. So, yeah, Archon grid is basically built through any kind of religious, even Scientology. Even, I guess, even some spiritual groups that are kind of channeling aliens, but kind of keeping you from really going to your potential. They're slowing it down to a degree, so, jeez. Alien church is probably a better word for that. But technically, the Catholic Church is an alien church. I don't know how you look at it. Of course, they're not going to say that, but then you look at the Bible and all, it's all alien shit all through. Of course, they won't say that. I mean, when you look at the stories of it, beings from the skies and Moses and all, it's all alien shit. And yeah, if you say that, you get laughed at by the mind control slave population. Well, they've done a good job. So powering back up, obviously, is not easy here. So you're going against the status quo. Take it slowly. Shit. A lot of beings that created the grid are helping release it. Well, they figure we had enough. That's a good thing. So it's all in your belief system. What are you going to allow? You're going to allow change? I mean, you can take as long as you want. I mean, obviously, this is a lot of stuff. Reactivating yourself. I'm not sure how much power to reactivate here, but at least open the mind up as much as you can to whatever the hell you want to believe in. Because the church system obviously is just, you have to believe this or you're going to hell kind of mentality. So let's see where they're coming from. Archon grid Bible. So so take all that and toss it out. Basically, even the religious energies, you can at least from the books of the Bible, Quran, and all, I feel the energies of. There's a lot of manipulation. There's a lot of good stuff there, but obviously there's a lot of bad stuff there. There's a lot of basically keep you on this planet. It's like, when it comes down to, yeah, it feels like most of it is just to keep us on this world. It's like the more you open yourself up, the more you want to go off world. I think I talked about, connected to that yesterday. I can't remember anything. Yeah, it's like the more we realize there are alien beings here and all that, it's like we're not ready to leave the planet because we can't figure ourselves out. We gotta go through the schooling, and then we're learned our schooling, you be able to mature enough, and then you can connect to the aliens and move off the world over time. I don't know about physically. Obviously, the main population ain't gonna be with all that. Jeez, what's wrong? Yeah, masters of manipulation. It's like, gee, it's like we're in jail, we enjoy our prison. Get out of here, free person. Get out of here. It's like, jeez, what the fuck? I don't know what to do with this. I don't know what to do here. Just kind of, I don't think it's a lost cause, but it's kind of looking like that from all areas, unfortunately. All right, one moment. So yeah, as more people think off planet, that doesn't mean it's bad. It's just obviously not from the mass population ain't gonna agree with that. But that's pretty much where we're heading. Is to as for powers and magic and all that. I mean, it happens when it needs to. You just go where your passions are. What do you want to perfect? And over time, you will perfect those things and whatever it might be. Open yourself up to the direction that's right for you. Clear out the third dimension manipulations that are obviously. See, this place is slowly breaking down. It's just not as fast as someone would like. Eventually, the news areas will start to look more fake. Doesn't mean they'll stop. But from your perspective, people are already seeing it already. See the glitches in the matrix, see it all slowly break down. Slowly. Definitely. So the Catholic Church energies from the Vatican, yes, is from the Dark Cabal. Obviously, that goes right into the mind. Just doing so. It's I don't know how you heal something like that. Especially because the mosques in Arab world too are very connected to belief systems. It all comes down to belief systems, like a parking. It's like you park your car, and that's where your belief systems are, and you're not about to move it anytime soon. Ancestors been connected to the whole thing, all of its Anunnaki manipulations too, and it all comes down to it. Jeez. So breaking free is just letting your mind be free, obviously, through various reasons. And yeah, you're going to be mocked by society for obvious reasons, because it's been, they're not alone, they're in the majority. You know how the majority works. Usually it doesn't mean it's around the right track. He gave us McDonald's, Burger King, they gave us, our modern day government. So the majority is not really exactly the most, yeah. Might not have everybody in their best interests. Let's put it that way. So, just because it's popular doesn't mean it's anything. Just the way it does. So as we break through third dimensional energies, it all comes down to believing in yourself, obviously. It's, this is, we'll get assistance. Even if you're being mocked by those that are popular, at least you're getting some attention. Not to say individually that'll happen, but you say a bunch of crazy shit, eventually get somebody's attention. It's like, somebody has a hissy fit, mind control slave, having a problem with all that, having a problem with have a free mind. Because the aliens obviously would come here a lot quicker. Even angelic energies would come here a lot faster if we weren't scared of everything. So, it's been done throughout the generations, obviously, but not entirely. Areas like India and the Asian world, China, as kind of weird that place is, China and Japan. They're connected. I mean, the alien energies can arrive there a lot easier than the United States. Even Russia is a little bit more open-minded, but obviously the government is clamping down on that freedom. Yeah, why the Russian government is clamping down on free speech? because a lot of people there are pretty open-minded, and they can't have that. So yeah, human rights, they're going to suppress people for as long as they can. I'm not sure how long it's going to last, but maybe in this lifetime that will change. Basically, when you have more, because you can't talk against the government in Russia, I don't believe, and in human rights, you can't do whatever you want as a person, really. I mean, it's not as bad as the Arab world, but it's not that much better in some regard. So, yes, yeah, so like with the Arab world, even it's becoming friendlier to females to a certain degree, but it can do a lot better there. So breaking down those belief systems, that's really where the power of the people come. Like with Russia suppression, Arab world suppression, United States is like, well, we have everything we gotta fix. It's like food, everything. Bernie whatever his name is, gonna save. Yeah, he's not gonna. Dude, the guy's like 80 years old. The guy's not gonna win. Was it Bernie Sanders? You know, he's not gonna win anything. It's just whatever. It's publicity. It's about it. So it's not about left or right. I'd rather just take the whole government and throw it all in the ocean, basically. So, along with a lot of other things. So, yeah, we're going to go into, some interesting times. I don't know what's going to happen. Obviously, everything takes forever. For obvious reasons, because most of the population has their belief system that they're going to hell or whatever it might be, or they're under this grid of manipulation. So, when the majority is slowing things down. If more people awaken and be more free mentally and stop being a mind-controlled slave, we'll have a different reality here. Things would speed up. So they're slowing down because they're scared, whatever it might be. Obviously, when you wake up to the spiritual energies, it's not always as wonderful because you can get attacked by dark beings such as felines, which is what I connected to. They grabbed on my energy, the negative ones grabbed on my energy, pushed thoughts in my mind for me to commit suicide. I'm serious. This was recently too. They really hit me hard. And this was felines. I know exactly who it was. I'm not going to make it public who it was. But it was an alien being channeled. She was super pissed, and and when I figured out who it was, because what they do is they remove thoughts too. Like, you can free yourself of that. They remove that, and so all you can think about is darkness. It's like, geez, it's like I was really getting hit hard. It happened for a while too, and I finally broke free of it. That's why I call it an Archon command. Well, I've realized who it was. I think the angels came through. I can't remember. I've been attacked recently. Like, I'm mostly in the astral right now. I'm not really here. Just a reminder. I'm not really here. I'm here, but I'm not here. I'm bringing that up again about the feline stuff, because it's just this is only a small group. It's not all of them. It's only small. The ones that want to put a wall between us and ascension. There are others that are kind of not friendly, but they'll be hard on us, but they'll help us grow. Others just don't want us to grow, period. Because they're just dicks. Just the way they are. That's part of our test. So, I don't know how removing that is going, but either way. The idea is for us to connect to other vortexes of the earth. Basically to reactivate the pyramids and other areas that the Vatican can. Well, there's a dark shit there. It's like, I mean, they should have that in the next Ghostbusters movie. It's like, go unpossess the Vatican. You probably see some giant monster come out of it. I'm being serious. Even same thing with Notre Dame. You go in that place, creepy church, freaking sick. Yeah. See, people they're not ready for this shit. They're just, I don't know why. It's like, it's obvious. It's right. I mean, when you think about it, it's all pretty obvious of what's going on. They're just not really, they're that shut down spiritually. I mean, you don't have to be spiritually awakened to realize when you look at Notre Dame, you look inside, it's like, something ain't right about that place. You see statues of like little kids and shit. It's like, that doesn't look right. You don't need much to the imagination to know something ain't right here. And you start telling people this shit, and you look at this crazy person. Alien energies are here. They're not ready for that. Not ready for nothing. So it's like, this is fun. So either way, I feel like we're making some kind of progress. And if it feels like we're making no progress, it's like shit. But we are making I do feel we are making progress for sure. It's just not always seen. Things are breaking down, and I guess it was like with the cathedrals breaking down, it's like another way of showing the consciousness of the manipulations breaking down. So it happens fucking slow. It's like, hey, look, a brick fell down. 10 years, a year later, another brick fell down. Holy shit! At this rate, the year 9 million. It's like shit. And we'll be seeing Pee-wee's Playhouse, the next movie, like, rendition of that, like, Pee-wee's Playhouse, a movie, like, 1,000, by the time, if we go at that rate, so, anyway, kind of, deterrent. Shit. Once again, belief systems, as you can see, I imagine any like-minded person out there, talk to anybody about any of this reincarnation stuff, just for the hell of it, or aliens or anything, it looked like a crazy person. Yeah, progress is not going too well. What the fuck? Unless Britney Spears comes out with a movie about this stuff, or somebody popular, at least put the idea that this place isn't what you think it is. Like the Matrix kind of did that, but not really. But technically also, like the Matrix with Neo powered up, I do get glimpses of that where it is possible of the human just powering up and then connecting to all their abilities. I'm not sure about flying, but you are capable of that. I don't know when. There are different stages of that. So when he wakes up and he's done. The movie's not that good, but he's on the ground dying, and he wakes up and he feels more power. He can kick everybody's ass. That's technically part of the wake-up process. That can actually happen. Technically happen in different, once again, layers, but it can go to a higher level. Eventually, that'll be fun to see. For right now, we feel like we're in the Stone Age of Ascension. Let's see here. Is anybody here? Angelic energies, yes, work through everyone. May the angelic energies, yes, have not necessarily fought humanity. Well, yes and no. Many of the angels that are assisting lost the battle with humanity as for ascension in the earth's past. Meaning a lot of the angels that are assisting in the spirit world used to be here in the physical, and some did ascend in different ways, but a lot of them lost in war. They're not here to fight a war, but they got pulled into a war they didn't want to be involved with. Once the humans forgot who they were, they're basically fighting against the aliens, you can say. And the angels are the alien beings. And not all the angels are part of that, but a good part of the consciousness. So we are being assisted by positive energies, of course. Is this many, the story of humanity, yes, is wrapped up in mystery for many reasons. But the angels here that are assisting, yes, once again, we're human. We're not here to cause aggression. Aggression was brought to them. And they had no choice, but they did not want to fight, trust me. And they got put into a war. Yes, many of them died. Many of them were alien angelic energies. Many of them had wings, yes. So after they were all decimated, basically, through the past, they came back, similar to like Jesus in some regard. Meaning people had visions of them showing up. Some did appear in the physical. Because, it's like forgiveness. We're not here to destroy you at all. We're here to help you. I know it sounds a little bit weird, but go by what you Either way, that's what either way. So with the angelic energies, obviously men got manipulated by, well, that's what they got pulled into the Catholic Church energies, because they were trying to control the thought patterns, people's beliefs of them. Michael, Ariel, there's tons of other ones, obviously, but the main, you can say Michael and Gabriel, Uriel, were like the ones that were, you say, defending Earth. And they lost it. Not only call her the general, but they're defending Earth, lost it. So the Catholic Church energies, or the Archon energies, took those energies and manipulated them. It's like power. Oh, not exact. Powered them down to a certain degree, because there's a lot more energy. There's a lot more going on. So once again, the ropes of madness around the consciousness of humanity at this time. For you to free yourself, as you can see, is not easy. Because many do not want to be. I mean, you can be secretly awakened, not tell anybody about this. How do you feel when you connect to these? You're much more than this world can offer. Majority of people feel there's much more going on here, because there is. Because you can go off-world, way spiritually for right now, but physically, yes, too, because you've experienced that in other lifetimes as an alien being. You've able to travel to other worlds like it wasn't a big deal. Even coming to this world, saying, it's like, how backwards can your world get? So this is, once again, a gradual process. So yes, patience obviously is needed, because most of the society isn't. It's just adapted to the old ways, and yes, the manipulations are on all layers, and it's just so difficult for them to let it go. It's like they're losing a part of themselves if they change their belief systems. Yes, once again, religion, because of past lives of lived through them, through incarnations on this planet, of course, religion of some kind, or some kind of belief system, whatever it might be, it doesn't have to be religion. The belief system currently comes from another previous incarnation. So, how do you heal that easily, quickly, fast? It has to be up to the person to let it go. And many don't even believe in religious energies, but don't believe in any aliens either, or God for that matter, whatever it might be. Once again, past life connections. When they incarnate here, it's like many of them says, I am done with God, or I'm done with that religion, because it comes from a past life experience. And it's very difficult for souls to. Now, many incarnated here, yes, are alien star seeds, or angelic star seeds, however, or Agarthian star seeds. They remember this because they just left those places. So of course it's easy for you to connect with it. Well, not easy, but understanding it makes sense. But many of you had incarnations here, but you had those energies back then too, of aliens, of Agarthian beings, of wizards, or whatever it might be, of angels, and you had a different take on it from previous incarnations. You incarnate with the same belief systems. But now you're here to bring it into the reality. Not easily, and not as quickly. It's like, oh, now I have it figured out. Bring in the ships. Well, you never know. It's everything's timing. We're not saying to neglect that completely. Alien visitation will not happen. It's happening within. It's happening around you. Many of you have many tasks here to complete. But does not mean you will not fulfill your destiny of awakening yourself, humanity, because once again, your energies are being felt around the world, and your energies are helping the grid deteriorate. So your astral work does work magic. It works in mysterious ways. Why anomalies happen on your planet, because much of it happens in astral. The collective consciousness that is together, because many of you that are in an awakened state are astrally in an awakened state together, assisting with the awakening here. So your energy pulse comes together and assists with changes here on this world. But you connect with that. Maybe not everyone agrees with everything. It's fine. The intentions are all still together on breaking the grid apart slowly, and many that are it's a test. It is. Now, why aren't humans just simply switching over? Technically they can't, energy wise. It's like impossible. And astral, they're still the same as they are here in a lot of ways, but not entirely. But they are under some kind of influence. And breaking that influence is not as easy as you might think. Yes, there are multiple worlds that they're connected to that's causing this too. Different stories all around, yes. Multiple different versions of your reality. We are the angelic energies, if you're wondering who is speaking. You are assisting. We are working through you to assist. Your intentions is everything. Your intentions to heal the earth is where your power is. Not to save it, but to heal yourself, the realities. Your Earth's energies are shifting to more fourth dimension vibrations. Alien energies can get stronger here when the vibration heightens. You will see them more clearly. Of course, they can make themselves known, but they have to be careful with that because they'll take you off your course, off your direction. But they are alien energies, of course, are always assisting you in different levels, because the Archon grid does affect them on many counts also. Yes, there are feline beings that want you to go through the roughness of this reality for you to know who you are. It's like you went through the blood of this planet, the agony of it. You put it in, it's all in your system, the abuse of this planet. And it's in your soul. All this is in your soul. This world is in your soul. It's just, are you ready for the next direction? Yes. Alien energies appearing, angelic energies appearing, and feeling safe. Not just safe, that you can go to the next direction. Next direction is for your world to know more about itself. They always talk about anomalies, mysteries of the world. It is your astral world that they're talking about, where your aliens, your angels work. And yes, aliens do interfere quite a bit where needed. And of course, the elemental energies are within your planet's vibration, of course. And for a giant to appear is not necessary right now. The wizard energies are always working on your planet. But for a healing connected to you, angels through nature, feeling the angelic vibrations through nature itself, through the oceans of the planet. Yes, angels can overpower this world. I mean, the energies of an angelic world can be seen so pure but overpowering as a human, because humans can't really handle an angelic force at its full capacity, not at the third dimensional level. So angels are careful of what they bring into your energy field. Well, also they do run through your bloodstream and can take your body out of your soul out of your body anytime, if the moment was right, and bring you right into the spirit world. Not everybody is necessarily going to experience that, but it can happen. And yes, he can also take your body, your soul, out of this body and put you into another version of your body and replicate you pretty easily. To angel world, we can pretty much do anything. We just don't bring our secrets to you. Your world is energy. So, like, if your body gets damaged somehow in another timeline, we can repair it before it even happens, whatever it might be. I know it's a little bit confusing there, but we can interject into your existence pretty easily. I mean, there's multiple timelines that can cause difficulties for you. We can intervene only if we're allowed to, of course. And many of us do keep you out. Many forces here, yes, do not want you to succeed, as you can see. But as you succeed, you connect more to the universe, not just this world. Because many of you are ready to connect to higher dimensional energies, and that will come in. It's time to be free. Yet feel it within first. Feel the vibrations within, things will change. You will look at your everyday differently. Energies around you will slowly seem not the same as it used to. Once again, this is all personal. Not everybody's going to feel the same. Everyone's individual. We are shifting into a new lifestyle. As your main society, the main consciousness, they will hear you when they're ready. They're right now being ignored for various reasons. But the ignoring, when you start to get attention, yes, there will be negative feedback because they're just they can't comprehend what the hell you're talking about. And they'll constantly fight, but also constantly trying to figure it out. Well, some will, some won't. You are basically energy beings in a human existence. And your soul power is getting stronger here. And you are letting go of the physical world. So that's why you see things differently. Over time, at least. Blessings to you.